Let me hit you with a reality check. Social media is a stage, and most people are acting. Every day you scroll past the same show, the lease disguised as a luxury car, the credit card swipe disguised as a lifestyle, the smile disguised as peace. It's the highlight reel, not the full movie. Here's what you don't see. Late fees, arguments, stress headaches, the 2 a.m. How am I going to pay for this? Spiral. You don't see the returns, the payment plans, the overdrafts, the DMs begging for discounts. And if you try to keep up with that, you lose. Not because you're not good enough. The game is rigged. You'll spend money you don't have to impress people who don't even know you. You'll chase likes, not life. You'll rent the image of success and return it with interest. Let me offer a different flex. Peace of mind. Waking up and knowing your bills are paid. Owning your time because your money isn't owning you. Real happiness doesn't come stamped with a logo. It comes from living within your means. Building an emergency fund, paying off debt, investing slowly, and sleeping deeply. Boring? Maybe. Powerful? Absolutely. Here's a quick filter I use when I scroll. Is this an asset or an ad? Is this a moment or a mask? If I buy this, will I still be proud of it in 90 days? Because the truth is harsh. Many people flexing online are broke, exhausted, and worried about how they'll afford the next post. That's not freedom. That's a trap with good lighting. You don't need to play that game. You can set your own scoreboard. Try this today. Unfollow 3 accounts that make you feel behind. Track every dollar you spend for 1 week. Put $20 into savings before you buy anything you can't explain in 1 sentence. Small changes compound. A quiet budget today can buy you a loud yes tomorrow. A simple car now can fund a real vacation later. Paid in cash, enjoyed in peace, posted or not. And here's the secret nobody with a rented lifestyle will tell you. Restraint is a superpower. Saying not now is how you earn yes later. I'm not saying don't enjoy life. I'm saying enjoy your own life. Your goals, your growth, your bank account, not someone else's image. So the next time a post makes you feel small, remember, it's a highlight, not a handbook. Use it for inspiration, not instruction. Because while they're busy pretending to be rich, you can be busy actually becoming wealthy. Wealth looks like freedom. Freedom looks like choices. Choices come from discipline. And discipline starts with one decision. Stop keeping up. Start building up. Now let's look at this in the real world, not online, and let's apply it to the rest of life.
Let's talk about a phrase you've probably heard a million times, keeping up with the Joneses. What does it actually mean? In simple terms, it's the pressure to match or one-up neighbors, friends, people you see everywhere. The Joneses aren't a real family. They're a symbol for everyone around you who seems to have a little more than you do. They're the ones with the brand new car in the driveway, the latest iPhone that just came out, or the exotic vacation photos flooding your social media feed. It's an endless, invisible competition to look just as successful as everyone else. This race isn't about what you actually need. It's about perception, what other people will think when they see you. The core is comparison. So why do we fall into this trap? It's deeply rooted in human psychology. We are social creatures. For thousands of years, status meant survival. Today, that instinct changed its form. We use possessions as signals of status. A luxury car isn't just transportation, it's a signal, successful, powerful, important. We buy not for utility, but for the story it tells about us. Trouble begins when the desire to signal success outpaces our ability to afford it. We lean on credit cards, personal loans, and car leases. Payments devour income. You're borrowing from your future to fund a present-day audience. Your logical brain says no, but the emotional pull imagines compliments, envy, belonging. You swipe. A rush hits, then fades. What's left is the bill. Let's get specific. The classic symbol of making it is the luxury car, BMWs, Mercedes, Teslas. Reality, many are leased. Drivers pay hundreds or more to never own them. That's money that could compound in stocks, real estate, or retirement accounts. Instead, it vanishes monthly to project an image. Designer items are another trap. Purses, shoes, watches, hoping logos whisper, success. The secret, truly wealthy people often avoid loud logos. They value quality and comfort. Spending a month's rent on a coat doesn't make you rich, it makes you poorer by that amount. Social media is a highlight reel. Curated, filtered, often staged. People rent sets for clout, post meals they can't afford, take trips that drown them in debt. It distorts reality, making normal life feel insufficient, yet it's just performance pressure. Now you compare yourself to thousands worldwide, a game you can't win that drains your bank account. The consequences go far beyond having less money. When you spend more than you earn for an image, you rack up credit card debt, personal loans, and hefty car payments. Debt becomes an anchor, promising your income to lenders. One shock away from crisis. Financial fragility drives chronic stress. Paycheck to paycheck, juggling bills, watching debt grow. Every swipe feels like a risk. It strains relationships, hurts work, and harms health. The joy from purchases is eclipsed by the stress of paying for them. The happiness fades fast. The bill remains. You chase another hit. It never works. Outside you look successful. Inside you feel like a fraud. A house of cards built on debt, costing your peace of mind. It's a terrible price for other people's approval. It's hard to quit because it's a deeply ingrained social script. Ads, movies, and TV tied possessions to happiness. We're conditioned to want luxury cars, big houses, expensive brands. Going against that programming feels unnatural. Choosing modesty can feel like defeat. What will friends think if you downgrade? What will family say if you downsize or stop buying brands? We fear being seen as failures. The people who matter won't care, and the people who care don't matter. Lifestyle expands to match income. You earn more, spend more, and end up back at paycheck to paycheck. Stepping off requires redefining success and building self-worth from within. The easy path is the one that keeps you poor. If being rich isn't about a fancy car or designer watch, what is it? True wealth is not what you spend, it's what you keep. It's about options, security, and freedom. Wealth is having enough invested that you don't have to trade time for survival. The ability to leave a job you hate, handle emergencies without sweat, own your time, your most valuable asset. Who's wealthier? A 200K earner with negative net worth, or a 70K earner saving 30K? The first looks rich but is fragile. The second looks modest but grows strong. Financial freedom is when passive income exceeds expenses. Shift focus from impressing others to empowering yourself. Every dollar to status steals from your future. Every dollar invested is a vote for your freedom. Breaking free is like getting sober. It takes a decision and daily commitment. Step 1. Brutally honest assessment. Track every expense for a month. No judgment, just data. You'll be shocked by waste. Expensive coffees, subscription boxes, impulse buys, high-status payments. Create a budget that reflects your priorities. Pay yourself first, before rent, groceries, anything. Allocate 15-20% plus to saving and investing. Build an emergency fund, then fund investments. Curate your environment. Unfollow triggers. Have honest conversations. Find aligned friends. Feed your mind with content that supports your goals. Replace destructive messages with constructive ones. Get dopamine from skills, local adventures, and hitting savings milestones. $1,000 saved, first investment made. Building wealth isn't complicated. It requires discipline. The blueprint: live within your means, save aggressively, invest consistently. Design your lifestyle around what's left after saving. Make tough choices. Drive reliable used. Cook at home. Cash alone loses to inflation. Put money to work. For most, low-cost index funds and ETFs tracking markets, like the S&P 500, are simple and effective. Invest a set amount monthly. Dollar cost average. Let compounding do the heavy lifting. The most boring way is the most reliable way to get rich. Ignore the noise, scare headlines, show-off purchases, relentless ads. Develop tunnel vision. Save a percentage and invest it monthly regardless of markets or trends. Consistency beats timing and trend chasing. It won't happen overnight. Portfolios dip, temptations rise. Discipline is the answer. Trust the process. Daily small actions are the building blocks of independence. Not glamorous, incredibly effective. In the end, it's a choice. Run on the treadmill, chasing fleeting happiness to impress people you don't know, for a life of debt, stress, and quiet insecurity. A slave to your next bill. Or choose differently. Define success on your terms. Live intentionally. Prioritize freedom over gratification. This is financial discipline. The reward isn't just a big account. It's profound peace and security. Freedom to live by values and passions, not necessity. the strength to weather any storm, resources to be generous. True wealth isn't showing off, it's living on your terms, without permission. Stop trying to impress the Joneses. They're likely stressed and in debt too. Let them run their race. You have a different one, toward independence. Every no to status and yes to savings is a step toward freedom. You're buying back your future, one disciplined decision at a time. Start today. Audit spending, create a plan, commit, ignore the noise, focus, celebrate progress. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, it will help us grow and reach more people.